there are 3 types of diarrhea. 3 plus 1, I guess. There is a special case which we'll get into. Type 1, that's the best one to have, right? That's the one where you're sitting there at work, just doing your job, and then you feel your stomach just gurgling and bubbling, and you know, yeah, for the next half hour, I better stay in the vicinity of a toilet, because things are going to get very, very messy. And sure enough, within the next half hour, yeah, you get the final warning, and you're like, oh okay, I guess I need to go. Good thing I stuck around. Then type 2 is way worse than that. That's the one where, again, you're sitting at work, minding your own business, doing your thing, and then just out of nowhere, you feel a tap on your shoulder, and you turn around, and there's your colon holding a gun to your drawers, saying, you got 30 seconds to find a toilet, or your drawers get it, starting now. And you gotta run to the bathroom and hope that a meeting didn't just let out and there isn't a fucking line there. Yeah, the last time this happened to me, I was actually at a company Christmas party, and it was at a pretty fancy restaurant too. But like a lot of these restaurants, they only had like one toilet in the bath. They had a urinal and a regular toilet. And I walk in there or run in there, and it's gonna happen, and someone's taking a shit. So I'm just sitting there like, okay, I got like 10, 20 seconds here. I need to think of what to do. Do I risk walking into the women's bathroom and all the drama that'll come out of that? Do I go into the sink or the urinal? Like, I don't want to do that. And right as I was considering my options, the guy finally got done. So he flushed the toilet, and I could hear him pulling his pants up and zipping. And as soon as the door opened, I pretty much grabbed him and threw him out of the stall. Like, I'm sorry, you need to hurry the fuck up or things are going to get messy here. And I just barely made it. Yeah, things got pretty shitty at that Christmas party. The next type is the shart, where you don't even get a warning. Where you just, you got a fart, and then you realize, hey, wait a minute. Like that wasn't just a fart. Luckily for me, the last time that happened to me was I was already standing at the toilet pissing, and then I was able to whip around real quick before I caused any permanent damage to any boxer shorts or anything like that. So things worked out pretty well for me, but those are always the worst kind because for like 2 weeks after that, you're afraid to fart. Yeah, 2 weeks later, you're just sitting there, feel like you got to fart. You're like, ah-ha-ha, you ain't going to get me again. You go sit on the toilets to fart just in case. And then the final one, this is like this is the partial one because you really, unless you have something seriously wrong with you, this one is only something you have when you're very young or very old. So before you've been potty trained and after you lose all control of yourself. And that is where you just go and you don't even realize it. Like, wow, I shat myself and I didn't even know I did it, huh? Who'd have thunk? So, yeah, I figured I'd share that story, yeah, or this little bit. And we were just talking about shit anyway. Shit and fire hose impressions and toilets, why the hell not? We're all adults here. So let's just go with the flow, pun intended.